I mean the peace. CTP. Fuck it.
I'm with you.
Cause you know how it is, man. It's been a couple stressful. It's been some stressful up and down weeks for me. That's nothing else new to me. But you know, like I said, I made peace with a lot of shit.
I'm with you. I totally understand that, man. I do.
Man, like family, friends, interest, all that shit. Put it that way.
Oh, I feel you. I'm in this weird situation with this girl from the group.
Oh yeah.
You answered one of her questions today. She said, "What matters more?" No, she said that. No, she asked about the long distance thing. I think that's what she commented about.
That's her.
Yeah.
Bro, I see you.
You said what?
I see you. I see you. I see you. Aim high, brother. Just like me. I know the two crushes I had were out of my range, but I don't give a shit. That's what I like.
I fucking love it. You gotta aim high, man.
Yeah, why not? Like I've already aimed low and still got played and cheated on, so why not? I'd rather get turned down than to get turned out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with
you. It's like my granddad always say. He's like, you'll be surprised how many people said no. But you won't be surprised by how many people said no, but you might be surprised by how many of the mad motherfuckers said yes. Like Daniel Bryan or Yep, like the legend, the GOAT himself, the other GOAT.
Yep.
Kevin Yoakum-Steen. Yeah, this whole name, motherfucker. My nigga. And it makes me mad. Yeah, the only thing I need to get over is people underrating. Like, how do you somehow assess Kevin Owens unless you're my boy Casey Omega? He's like
so good.
He's fucking great.
Dude.
And I tell him this all the time. But I'm like, so you can't. I'm like, bro, you can't have it both ways. You can't dick right on Kevin Owens just because he beat him for the title. You can't do it. Stop. Right. You can't take away the fact. They boo him. If they don't boo him, that means he's a bad heel. Oh, I guess Miz is a bad heel too. Shut up, you mark.
I mean, you're right.
and they shut up every time. Oh, that's not this the exact same thing. Shut up. Like I like the Attitude Era too, but stop talking about it every post too. Fuck. Shit over with, man.
I freaking love it.
Damn, that shit. Oh, listen, I grew up in the 90s. Y'all making me hate that shit now.
Dude, I'm with you. I'm with you 1,000%.
They are making me hate that shit. And I love the group. Shout out to MCM, on my mama, all y'all niggas. But y'all making me hate that shit. Like, I damn near want to make a video after this and snap on these niggas. But I don't want to cause no friction and cause MCM Wolfpack versus MCM old niggas. I know y'all, and I know how y'all feel about the Young Bucks and shit like that. But one thing y'all can't say nothing, money. And they went from being rejected by TNA to being the biggest tag team in the world. That's some respect to that.
Listen. This is all I gotta say about that. I don't like them, but I can respect their hustle.
Facts. I don't like them like that, to be honest with you. I like them, but they're spot. I don't want to offend anybody like that, but they're spot monkeys. They're spot monkeys.
I mean, they are.
It's flip. Well, you know that song by Future that I always be posting?
Yeah.
The Range Rover. Then I flip, nigga, match over. That's their matches.
Super kick.
Like super kick, yeah. And then y'all devalue the move. Like, bro, that's the sweet chin music. It's not no fucking super kick. But you know what? It's cheesy, it's catchy. I dig it. I understand hatred toward it too, like, because that is some cookie cutter shit. I admit that. Mm-hmm. And people get over on that shit. And then there was like, listen, there was another post where, okay, Kenny Omega was where Rollin, I feel like nobody's gonna say it, but Rollin cut like he owned that post, but then my nigga kind of came back with that reasonable comeback. I'm like, there's a comeback to everything. So he made a post that even I liked. He was like on the comment, he was like, yeah, man, it's shit like this why I can't take Kenny Omega seriously, that he was suplexing a blow-up doll. But right after that, he said, nigga, you can't have it both ways because Mark Henry gave birth to a hand. I'm like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
That's true.
You're right. Both of y'all right. I can't say nothing. That's why I'm like, I don't say nothing about, like, you can't use one point to justify something like, oh, Kenny Omega does stupid shit all the time. Kenny Omega this, da. Truth be told, that shit's still better to watch than fucking a lot of that shit on the main roster that we just let slide.
True. I got
a lot, but again, I get over a lot of this shit. That's why I don't say shit.
Yep. Can we say one thing though? Because I wanted to say this in the show. I absolutely wanted to say this.
Well, fuck the Young Bucks.
Well, besides, yeah, fuck the Young Bucks.
Real talk. I'll let you go slide with that. Fuck them.
That was good.
They do so.
Sasha Banks is not her fault.
It's not her fault, damn it. Gene Snitsky, Sasha Banks Snitsky. It's not her fault, bro.
It's not, because I was online and people were like bashing her left and right, and I was like, guys, come on. Even if you're not a Sasha Banks fan, it's not.
I almost left the group that y'all invited me into Wrestling Town because of that. I almost left that shit just because I saw so many people post that.
Oh, trust me, we were gonna handle it because we made. I think we made.
I know it.
We made. Yeah, that's one good thing. We make announcements.
That's why I didn't leave. I'm like, I remember who handled that group. I'm like, Haven did bring me to this group just like she brought me to MCM. Let me work this. Let me let this weigh itself out.
Yeah, we don't let crazy stuff go down. Like, we let you have your opinion, but you can't be
right. But you ain't for to just sit here and be like, oh, it's Sasha's fault. She doesn't care. I've seen people say she doesn't care, but if you watch the video, that's how people people don't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
If you actually watch the video, the first thing she does was, after being consoled by the baby faces of the match, Bailey, and I believe it was Mickey James, and I think Alicia Fox was on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
All of them consolidated her.
Yeah.
They consulted in her. Like, yo, it's not your fault. This, that, and the other. Sasha looked like she was going to cry. Yeah. And as many times as people make fun of Sasha for crying, oh, you didn't notice that. See what I mean? Stop picking fucking choosing. It's not Sasha's fault. And if you think it is, I'll break your fucking neck purposely.
Because here's the thing. Seth has been involved in the career in the injury. Who else? Samoa Joe has been in.
They blamed him too, and then after a while they got over it.
Yeah, Samoa Joe was in one too with Tyson Kidd, but like, it happened.
Yeah, they blamed him for that. I'm like, listen, everybody else took that move like a champ. Yeah. It was just an accident that happened to him, and it ain't happened since.
It's one thing if she picked her up and slammed her like Brock did way back when to Hardcore Holly.
Man, thank you. Brock don't care. And they don't say. See, that's what bothers me. Y'all want to blame Sasha or make fun of the size of her forehead, but we're allowed to dick ride Brock Lesnar. Nigga, fuck Jimmy Jones.
Because here's the thing. I remember clearly when Brock picked up Hardcore Holly and dropped him straight on his head.
On his head. That's why in that match, I remember that match. That was a shoot. I don't care what it. I mean, they worked it. They worked it. Trust me. They worked a good match. Oh, mama. But part of that was a shoot.
Yeah.
Because I know Hardcore Holly went in there and beat the dog shit out of him.
Yeah.
I remember that match. People don't want to admit that. I'm like, Hardcore really should have won that match because that was a shoot. And Brock Lesnar damn near ended up bleeding.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. People want to mad at one thing, but not the other. It's not her fault. It was an accident. It's a common mistake. She just drop kicked her. She didn't pick her up and powerbomb her outside the ring. She didn't stab her.
You know? Or how Randy Orton. Oh, y'all remember how Randy Orton got fucked up by Brock Lesnar? And listen, you know, I'm to and fro with Randy Orton. I like the old Viper, the legend killer, before the one who made those little racial comments to fucking Jinder Mahal and whoever else he said. Well, he's made a lot of racial little remarks. I'm pretty sure Vince told him to say it, but at the same time, like, your great grandfather would be disappointed in you. I'm gonna send your ass back to fucking India. I'm like, nigga, he's Indian, but he's from Canada, dumbass.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I would offend this nigga here. Team Viper all day. Bruh, you remember during that SummerSlam where Brock Lesnar just had his way with him and Chris Jericho got in his face, so Brock Lesnar said some shit like, you gonna kiss me or hit me? And Chris Jericho, nobody talks about that, how Chris Jericho's really the GOAT. This nigga, the only nigga I know to fight Brock Lesnar and fucking Goldberg and live.
Yeah.
And fuck both of them niggas up. Brock Lesnar, you notice Brock Lesnar ain't never made a statement. Chris said all he did was smack that nigga and they got into a shoving match and he punched. I believe it.
Yeah, me too.
Because Chris Jericho smacks niggas. Ask the fans. He smacked the nigga and his bitch. I was like, yeah.
Chris Jericho don't play.
He don't. That's like, y'all talking about who? Oh, somebody told me in the group, oh, New Jack is the biggest goon. I said, nah, New Jack is a cocksucker. Fuck New Jack. Because New Jack hurt people intentionally on purpose when all they wanted to do was look up to him and put on a good match with his non-wrestling, no gimmick having ass. Fuck New Jack. And I am a nigga. That nigga always been a cornball. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you fuck with New Jack, but you don't fuck with Sasha Banks, fuck you, nigga. For real. Come on, man. That's crazy.
Here's my big comment about that. Yeah, again, it was a complete accident. It happens. It happens all the time. It's hard to name a wrestler who hasn't hurt somebody or been involved in something, tragic. Plus, even in the people don't realize it, in the podcast we did with Lillian Garcia, she said that she should probably not wrestle because it's just a matter of time before she can't wrestle anymore. She knew that.
We all said this.
Yeah, she said it at her own mouth. Said it's only a matter of time. So,
when I seen her get kicked in the neck, I was like, "Oh, that's probably it." And then when Sasha fought, it was just like, "Oh shit, that's Whiplash."
Do you know how many neck moves?
They don't come back from Whiplash.
Who was it? Mick Foley said it best. He said the first thing to go is always your neck.
Man.
And that's her weak spot. I mean, it was gonna happen. It's like Sheamus. I kind of want Sheamus to just hang it up because
he needs to step down. You know what I'm saying? Period. Before the company makes him or the career makes him step down.
Yeah, because
it don't happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're putting a timeline out there. This is what doctors are saying. Like, oh, Sheamus, this is the same fucking injury. The only difference is it just hasn't snapped completely yet. That's the only reason you got a chance to be functional. But if you keep putting on this much pressure on yourself,
yeah, dude, it scares me every time he's in the ring.
Shit that people do, but I don't blame Sheamus because that's what he want. He want to raise his pitneys. He want to, I took it to Jamaican youth there. He want to raise his pitneys. He want to get his M's go and make Ireland proud like Conor McGregor. My thing is this, nigga, you have. Look at your career.
They said he's worth like $8 million. He's fine.
I feel like he's worth more.
He might be.
Listen, we're talking about a 4-time. Listen, he's won the ECW championship, and he did. I remember, yeah, he did. He won the ECW championship before he went out. He won the right before when my boy Ezekiel Jackson won the very last one. It was Christian. He won it back from him because he beat Christian. He won it back from him. Then he beat John Cena. Nobody appreciates Sheamus, and that bothers me. Y'all talk about brawling and being technical. Ask Triple H about him.
Right.
Triple H is the one who put him over. He didn't even put over Booker T. He put over Sheamus. Yeah. $1 million too. Like he got beat with a sledgehammer before the match. Like you let a nigga beat you with your own weapon, for real?
Yeah.
And then bro kicked the shit out of you 3 times, and you ate that shit like Triple H was like a champ. Man, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga like a champ. Now I enjoyed him getting the fuck beat out of it because just like you, even though I do like him, unlike you to a degree, I do like Triple H. I do love him for NXT, but I do hate him for that Booker T shit. I will always hate him.
That Booker T shit was deliberate.
Bullshit. That was H&M before H&M. Facts.
Yeah.
That nigga straight out said, people like you don't win the title. I was like, hold on, wait. You didn't just say that. We on TV. We live. You didn't just say that. Tell me you didn't just say that. And that's what I wanted Book to say.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, he gonna win at Mania, right? And then he didn't. I was like, what?
Right. And then don't forget, he did it again.
Yeah.
Because an episode where Triple H was faking him out. He was like, "You're fired." No, I'm just kidding. I just want everybody to see who's the man around here. What? I would never fire a legend like you. Why you have to belittle that man like that?
Right. You just
I get it. You want to be a monster heel, but you don't do that after you pointed out his rights.
Yeah.
It cost them a WrestleMania moment.
I agree.
It's funny people get over shit like that, but it's cool. Like if I could get over, put it this way: if I can get over my crush finding someone else, if I can get over my current crush being too busy for me, but that's okay because every day is still her day and she knows who she is.
Mm-hmm.
Then, you know what I'm saying? I can deal with a lot of shit. So with that being said, a lot of it is marijuana, a lot of it is MCM, a lot of it is Smart Life and every other group that I'm affiliated with because I affiliate with the internet sometimes more than, real life because my real nigga's too busy. And so much fake shit out here for me to trust, especially, I don't think nobody understands. I mean, there's fuck shit everywhere, but that shit is everywhere in Arkansas. And they're not 100%, you know what I'm saying, artificial around here, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was talking about with that private combo we had. Like, they think just because you can talk a certain way, like you talk in a deliberate, clear voice, it either sounds gay or it sounds white. I'm like, dude, being educated since it's gay, and then like it's 2018. What the fuck is wrong with being gay? Stop doing that shit, screaming Black Lives Matter, but go against gay people, nigga. Steven Universe is one of my favorite shows, and that whole overtone is gay.
Yeah.
Everything in that show was gay. Steven just wore a dress, and I still like him. So he's fused and became a tranny, a pretty goddamn hot tranny.
Speaking
because you had to have looked him up, motherfucker.
Speaking of which,
fuck out of here.
There is a one of my I fell in love with this character. Fell in love with him. I love Dalton Castle.
Dalton Castle's the shit.
That's my boy. I listen to
We're talking about flamboyancy. I'm so glad I brought that into yeah, that's a good segue.
Man, I was watching that. I was listening to a podcast. I think it was on the Sam Roberts thing. Man, I love Dalton Castle. That's my boy.
I kept trying to put niggas on that nigga. That nigga a real street nigga, bro.
Because the thing is here, okay, I'll be honest with you. I fell out of Ring of Honor for a while after like all the mainstays, like Steen and El Generico left. But like Cody brought me back because I'm a huge Cody Bark. I've been a huge Cody Bark.
That's why I'll fuck with the Bullet Club just because of Cody and his fine ass wife.
So like everybody he fused with, I get to know a little bit better, and that he brings me in there. And while he's fighting Dalton, I was like, well, let's see what this is. Okay. Whoa, this guy's talented.
He's mad talented, charismatic, and then he's the only person who could get away with calling brown people boys.
Yeah, his boys.
And we ain't got no problem with it because he's a real nigga. Like, okay, yeah, them your boys.
I wish
we know you don't mean. We know there's no racial undertone. We know it,
dude. Because he's just cool and he's so down to earth. Because like listening to him talk when he was on that show, he was like, when Sam Roberts said, "Did you think?"
Yeah, Sam Roberts.
He said, "Did you listen? Did you think of me when you won the title?" He's like, "Yeah." When I looked at it, I was mouthing to myself, "This is for you, Sam."
Yeah, I believe it too.
Oh man. But that's my boy.
Like, after his family, I'm pretty sure Sam came up in his mind after that.
Oh yeah, but see, that's the thing. A lot of people are not giving these guys a chance, and don't get twisted.
Or their props.
Exactly.
Like fucking Jay Lethal is criminal. How underrated he is.
That is my boy with the lethal.
I'm like, bruh, that nigga when TNA. Everybody, listen. Everybody's talking about how good Xavier did from Lethal Consequences. Oh. As great as Xavier is doing, and he is a part of the WWE Tag Team Champions of the history, you still aren't the leader of the motherfucking Lethal Interjection guy.
Man,
you're still not the listen. And I love Xavier, and we're not comparing the two, right? Because they both, as black men, are killing that shit. I'm just saying you can't downplay one and not look at the other. Listen. Ring of Honor world champion and a television champion at the same damn time, like you Future or something, bro. Right. I thought fam joined free bands.
Remember he redesigned the belt and took off and he added the word
and
world
then he he's the one who redesigned it to look prestigious in the first place. Because at first that bitch was just Ring of Honor. It looked like a hardcore title.
He's like, nah, man.
What Kevin Steen had? That one. That nigga made that shit good. I was like, oh man.
And he said, I'm the world champ. And the world champ got upset about it. Then he beat him for the title and carried both of them.
Savage. He was like, you know what? My nigga said, hey, the mid card is still my division. Don't ever get that twisted, nigga. Matter of fact, give me your title. Bam. Damn, you couldn't let Kyle O'Reilly keep that shit. But I know he was like, fuck that nigga, though. I know who you don't like.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of wrestlers that I don't like, but don't get it twisted. They can tear it down. Like, here's my thing. Like Kenny Omega.
Like those two can tear it down. What's their name? Red Dragon. They can tear it down, but yeah, they are pretty boring.
Yeah. Here's my thing. Like, for example, Kenny Omega. I don't know whether I like Kenny or not like Kenny, but I will say one thing: the dude can put on a hell of a match.
Fuck. That's why I watch him in this little cheesy ass. Sometimes he's gold on the microphone, and other times I'm like, well, why the fuck y'all nut hugging so much?
And how people sleep? Him and Chris Jericho tore the fucking house down.
Fuck, that was a 6-star match. Fuck with Meltzer. Oh, it was 5. Oh, but you give it 6 if it was New Japan. You know what? Nothing. That shit was amazing. Like I stood up for that match.
Right. I was like, okay.
I stood up for that match. I put in work. And really, because ironically, I was just shooting on him for a second ago, but my nigga Case, he was the one who asked me to, you seen it. You the one who's like, yeah, I know I'm not no admin of this group. That nigga personally endorsed me. That's why I fuck with my nigga at the end of the day. He was like, yeah, man, Justin Murphy need to grade this shit. I guess they figured I was the fair grader. I'm like, because I grade everything like 4s or 5s as long as I enjoy it. The only time I had to grade them 3 5s and 3s is like last year.
You know, that's fair. If you enjoy it, it should get that because it's your rating. So if you enjoy it, by all means.
And like and then another thing, I get that Austin Aries might be like, you know, he might be getting his bitch fucked by my nigga CN, our nigga CN anyway.
Tranquilo.
Now I fuck with that nigga, but damn, don't belittle my nigga Austin Aries like that, man. He already little. Stop that. Leave him alone, man. He deserves all 4 of them world titles he got, bro. Like I know Ultimo Dragon fucking got 8 titles in his hands, but he didn't have 4 world titles.
True, and not the same damn time.
4? That's why I was like, bro, this nigga winning everything. He beat Pete Dunne, the bruiserweight. What?
He coming for everybody.
What? Bro, he might be coming back to 205 Live and taking that shit from Enzo. I'm like, bro, how are you doing this? Laugh now. Well, I'm gonna say that's the first time I tag Rollins to. Laugh now. If he ever comes back to WWE and gets gold, laugh now.
Man, see, look, I love Eli Drake. You know that. But what
me too. I'm an Eli Drake mark. That is the only bad thing I hate about that. I'm like, damn, I had to make my nigga moves in a minute.
Right.
But it was Austin fucking Aries, so I'm like, okay.
He's like, take his suit off. His suit's
bro, you know I ain't shit. You know the first thing I said? I said, at least he ain't losing to a part-timer after putting in 9 months to a year of work.
Not the KO is drag.
I'll never forget that, bro.
Man, that was so whack. I watched that like, oh,
look,
man,
you like Goldberg, you know that was whack.
Man, look, okay, let me definitively say this. I am not a fan of Goldberg. I don't hate Goldberg. He's just Goldberg. You know what he is? He's an entity. He what?
He's an entity.
Yeah, it's just Goldberg. Like
I got to that point.
I was his fan when he beat Brock, though. When he beat Brock, I was on his trade. I was like, go ahead.
Now, the match he put on with The Rock, I ain't gonna lie, that was dope.
Okay, yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah.
And I know I surprised KC when I uploaded. I said one of my favorite matches. That nigga said, you? I said, yeah. Unlike you, I can pay homage to people that I don't like.
That's like me.
Put up a Kevin Owens post.
That's like me posting one of my favorite matches: the Hardy versus the Young Bucks.
Now I was just gonna say I don't give a damn. They killed that shit. That was 5-6 stars.
It was a good match. It was a good match. I ain't gonna lie.
That was a good match. I was like, they can't wrestle, but they wrestled in that match.
Because here's the thing, man. If it's a good match, I'm here for it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it its props. I got to.
Right. I don't care if it's trash. If it's good, I'll watch it. Yeah. It took me months to get over with Braun Strowman. Now you can't get me, bro. I'm sorry, hey babe, you still my WCW and all, but nah, man, Braun Strowman, that nigga, you gotta stop.
So entertaining.
Stop fucking hating. Well, I like him if he beats up Brock Lesnar. I mean, you better like him after that. Stop hating.
Man, I'm telling you, he beat the dog shit out of Brock Lesnar. Look, okay,
I ain't never seen a nigga get his ass be like that.
He threw him like a child.
That nigga said, hold on. We threw that nigga. I paused. I was like, nigga, the whole room started laughing. I said, here y'all were wanting to watch the national championship. Here's Alabama right here. That nigga lost that nigga. It was like the game winning play. Alabama beats Georgia. Nigga, that was Brock Lesnar. Oh, shit, I can tell. Nigga, tossed that nigga like a frisbee.
So have you ever made a joke and you made it so many times you start believing it?
Bruh, all the fucking time.
Because I was talking about like I kept talking about Kane.
Yeah.
And Kane the GOAT. And like now I actually kind of like Kane. He ain't the GOAT, but I kind of like him now.
Nah, see, that's what see. Like Kane was always my underrated guy. So I never said anything. I was like, while I was sitting there playing, I was like, nigga, y'all finna respect the GOAT, man. Like, even if he's not the GOAT, he's one of them because this nigga never got hurt like that. He's never had trouble with mic work. He did the most riskful thing of his career. He was the one, and I remember he did several shoots about it. He was the one who wanted to take the mask off to see where he wanted to go. Not Vince. Vince could have made money off his whole career.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's a little known fact. Vince was like, we got this angle, and then Kane, he challenged himself. He was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. Everybody looked at him like, bruh, This your mask. He said, shit, I'm talking now. I mean, why not? That's exactly what he said. I said, yeah, that's true. Because that nigga didn't say shit. And nobody said nothing about his lack of mic skills. You couldn't. That nigga say 2 words and the entire arena would explode. Okay. I'm like, oh, not only did Kane say something, he said those 2 things. But now he out here promos. He's like, me and RVD, we're gonna fly, motherfucker. I'm like, wait a minute, bro, you 7 foot everything. And why are you talking so motherfucking raspy, my nigga, bro? Why are you talking like the game from Black Wall Street just because you got on all red now, bro? Come on, Kane. Don move over here, bro. Yeah, nigga, me and RVD, we about to win the tag team titles again, bro. And they'll do it.
Dude, man.
And they would do it. That's the funny thing.
Man, it's crazy. You can't stop. Man, I'll just say it. Like, I became a low-key Kane fan. I don't know what happened. It was...
You can't even be low-key about it. Kane is that nigga, bro. Like, if he come out with a reasonable Kane shirt, I'm buying that bitch.
I might have to, too. I'm just being
honest. Buying that bitch. I ain't buying that Mayor Jacobs shit because that's that Republican shit. I ain't putting no money in them Republican pockets. I'm putting money in Kane's pockets, not Mayor Brooks. Like, nigga, don't you gotta make America or Alabama great again or somewhere, bro?
He's trying to be the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Right, bro. Listen, bro. Well, I'll volunteer your ass out the Republican seat, bro.
Look, see, Kane,
Knoxville, Tennessee.
I trust you.
I just got my own joke. My bad.
I trust Kane. He toe slammed the competition.
Hey, exactly. Democrats will have the last ride. Okay, that's enough.
Oh man. So okay, what's your opinion about this? I want you to know what's your opinion about the rumored match of John Cena versus Taker at Mania?
Man, if it happened 3 years ago, I'd be intrigued. They're older. You feel what I'm saying? John Cena can do it. If Undertaker can honestly do it and give a better effort than his last 2, I'm all for it.
Me too.
I don't think that's asking for too much. I'm asking for the effort he gave against Triple H, CM Punk. I know how you feel about Punk. Say what you will. Besides Shawn Michaels, CM Punk should have won that motherfucking match. I watched that match again. That bitch was 44 minutes of nothing but CM Punk dominating this motherfucker. And psychologically too, not just technical wrestling. This nigga he hit Undertaker with the what you call it, the old school twice. I've never seen that. I was like, this cocky motherfucker. Man. And then I see half the 80,000 crowds. Undertaker, CM Punk. Undertaker, CM Punk. I was like, this shit's electric.
I'll say this one thing. I can't stand CM trash.
I know it.
But I will say that man can go in the ring. I'll admit that. He could go in the ring. Look, if you got something
a hell of a lot more than Austin.
Yeah, I agree.
He had a reason to quit.
Yeah.
Now, where I almost lost respect from it is because he was like, I'm gonna make this one podcast, I'm gonna set the world on fire. And then you made another podcast, then you kept bringing it up, then you got your ass with the USC, then you brought that up again, and then you blame it on the fans for bringing it up when you could really ignore them and block them like you always have. You whine, you complain, you got handed everything, and you still wasn't enough for you. I get all that. But he also has a legitimate gripe too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
because that was some sucker shit to get fired on your wedding day. That's some sucker shit.
But you know who did it?
And then Vince admitted it. I didn't think. I was like, man, you stunned, bro. I'm like, maybe that's that, man. That's or I believed everything. I was like, man, I believe that's some shit he'll do. But man, that's crazy. Even when I was like, fuck Vince, but I was still watching Raw. I was like, man, whatever. I stopped legitimately watching Raw when Vince apologized and half-assed too. He was like, yeah, man, it just happened like that. I didn't expect. I mean, come on, like we scheduled 200 days a year. I didn't know that he was. I just sent the severance papers. I didn't know he was getting married that day. Nigga, he told you in a text message.
Yeah,
you went in your doofus son-in-law, nigga, you bitch. And then niggas wonder why Punk is miserable because I hate to say it, Punk is basically me if I were straight edge. And in much better shape because I'm a big nigga. I like to eat to solve my problems. And I don't wrestle for the best in the world or anything like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Had the weight on the world on his shoulder, even though you had everything, you still didn't have all the fucking credentials and respect that you really crave. That's why I stopped craving that shit. Like, I was like, listen, like I put myself out there. You see that? Like, I have no problem putting myself out there. if I feel like it's not receptive or anything, depending on how you act after that, I know how to cut that off. That's why at one point I was posting WCWs and shit every week, this, that, and the other. But once I realized that's not the direction you're going, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't even nothing negative. It was unspoken. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, bro.
No.
If she liked you, she would have been. Or if she liked you, my nigga, she would have said something. By now.
Yeah.
When your entire family knows who this person is, and they still ask you, hey, what's up with you and what? Or when they make comments, you seen them. When they used to make comments, bro, that's a good look for you, bro. Nigga, I'm trying to get the good look. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no fucking shade. Like, average nigga, get mad and shit. Man, ain't shouldn't get mad about. Good luck with whoever else. Fine. But you still gonna be friends, motherfucker. And you still gonna be WCW now. Now, with that being said, the person the obvious person who I always had the connection with, I still have that connection with. Problem is, she's too goddamn busy, and I don't get mad at it. It's just like, you know what I'm saying. It's not a self-neglecting thing, especially because I ain't stunning you. Like, ever since IHOP played me and shit, I've been looking for a job. So I've been unemployed for like 2 weeks. I had a lot to think about.
Yeah.
I've had a lot to think about. So it was like, I wasn't thinking about it then because I was working every day, working 40 hours a week. Now, when I'm at the crib and I'm back just smoking and hanging with my people, and you know what I'm saying, here and there, I've donated plasma a couple of times just so I didn't spend my, you know what I'm saying, my money that I've saved. Or too much of it, and if I, or if I did, just put some back. Now I've got my little 50-50. You know what I'm saying? I'm done when my veins clear up and fuck that shit. We ain't going back that to full time. I've already set myself now to that. I just, that being said, that's the only thing I've really been doing. I've been looking for jobs though. I've been chilling, watching wrestling, nothing but wrestling, and Steven Universe that I've caught. And the new episodes are amazing. We'll get to that in a second. But like, people take shit too personal sometimes, and that's why I stopped doing it. Just because I feel self-doubt, or just because somebody's done that to me before. That's not what this person is doing now. When I was in the previous relationship I was for a year and a half, she did shit like that. Like, we didn't talk to each other for like a few days. But then I thought about how many times do I talk to my friends every day?
It's true.
It's sad, but it's real. And then and it's nothing personal. It's like, if you're busy, you're busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they answer, they answer. And if not, then that's what it is. It's nothing personal. A lot of times, like, I've seen motherfuckers inbox me, and I don't listen. A job. I had a job, bro, but I get so much fucking emails. I check my email. Somebody mailed me on Monday. It took me like 30 minutes to damn near to find it. It was actually like 5 or 6, but it took me like 5 minutes to find it. I was like, damn, that's how much I get hit up or get spam or other job applications. You know what I'm saying? They hit me back up. That's why I hate that they can't call you back, but they can send you a fucking email. I'm like, nigga, I'm not finna see that. You better all sending me a Facebook message, fam. Like, what the fuck? Oh, but it says preferable. No, you made it preferable. Send me via text. You have my number. What you asked for?
You brought up a good point about that. Like, when you go after people, because currently I'm trying to see what's up with this girl.
True, and you're right for doing that. She's gorgeous.
And I don't know. It's confusing. It's weird. I don't know how to really describe it, but I'm having fun with her. I'm having fun. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. I'm having fun. Taking it slow. Get to know all that great stuff. I highly recommend that. Because here's the thing, a lot of people just jump into relationships, and that's just not good.
Yeah.
I can tell you that because I've done that a lot and often.
I was saying I've been in situations I didn't take shit as seriously as I should have, and then ended up either getting played or, motherfucker getting fed up with it.
Yeah.
So, like you said, like to a lesser degree, like, I'm doing my best to, just remain patient and appreciate myself, because another skepticism that I don't like is when people be like, oh, if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. Well, while that may be true, that's also not a good thing to say, because psychologically you're telling them that, okay, you feel like shit and you don't love yourself, so nobody else ever will. Okay, this person feels like this, they don't love themselves and they're close to suicide or something like that. Well, let's not even get that drastic. They're having a bad day and all these emotional fucking mountains start collapsing on them. They don't feel like themselves at that moment. Like, believe it or not, there's been telling moments like with both people who I'm talking about, like, and that's part of the reason, like, I'm still gonna be friends regardless. Like, it's unbelievable how much beautiful women, like, they get like damn near 1,000 likes, and that's how you know likes don't mean shit, because that's what I said before. Now they make you feel special for a moment, and make you feel, I was like, wow, that's a lot of attention, thanks. But then your problems come back up. They don't fucking make everything dissemble or disappear. You don't get paid for them either. They're just there. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, you get like 100 likes or 200 likes, but in reality, there'll be days where even they'll be like, they feel bummed out, they feel bad or bad looking. So you'll sit there and you'll tell these motherfuckers like, oh, well, until you love somebody, sweetheart, you can't love yourself. Dude, the whole reason in this conference, sometimes, yeah, you got a dick ride. You have to make them feel like they're 1,000% better than what they are. Then when they get back to the even playing field, then you can be impartial to them. If you're impartial, I hate to be like, but you have to be sensitive. Otherwise, shut the fuck up, because you're probably going to help them in what they're going to do. And what they're going to do is probably going to be the last thing they do, if you feel what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I never liked that shit. I'm like, damn, like, yo, don't love yourself. I'm like, yo, motherfucker, they already feel like nobody loves them. Tell them that they're loved. Just be like, hey, I love you now, but don't beat yourself up. That's going to chase everybody away, man. Word it differently.
And I highly recommend that you just be honest, because
yeah,
here's the thing. Some people I've seen that you want to have sex, and if that's nothing you want to do, if that's something you want to do, then you can do that. If that's something you don't want to do, then let them know straight up. Don't try to start a whole relationship with somebody who just want to fuck.
That's what I did, and look, it wasn't even me. Like, I would have been okay, because I knew she was a baddie and whatnot. She's sexy as fuck, because that's what I went for. But I knew she was a wrestling fan, smoked, had a good personality. She was ratchet, but she was always open about it. And I'm like, I've seen her when she was settling down. So I'm like, I know what she's capable of. My problem is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, she saw, now that I look back on it, she was the one that was like, I love you the first, like, listen, bro. And that should have been like enough for me, but I'm too open-minded. I should have just got away from that.
Yeah.
After we exchanged pictures and whatnot, and you know what I'm talking about. After we exchanged pictures and whatnot, seeing what we was working with, the first thing she does is says, oh my God, I love you. You're already nastier than all the guys I've dated. This, that, and the other. That should not be the fucking way. That's too soon. And then B, that should not be the fucking reason why you say that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
At all. Like, my drink should not be the reason why, like, already. And I'm saying that, and it's my dick. Dude, no. That's not, no. I'm more than a piece of meat. What they say on fucking Broad City? No, we're more than pieces of meat. Facts. Like, we feel that way too, to a lesser degree, because women are bad as fuck. It ain't nothing for a nigga to try and get at her. But so if a nigga getting pursued by a woman, you a bad motherfucker, bro. And I ain't hating on you.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. So with me personally,
yeah,
I've had some girls come after me because I've been, I guess, quote unquote, single for so long that if a girl comes after me, I don't know why she's coming after me. I'm looking at her like, I'm like, what's this about? Right. What's going on? What's your real intention? And I'll admit, like the last person I talked to, I asked her friend, what is your friend doing? Do they really like me, or like, what's up?
Like, keep it real. And don't be lying for your fucking friend either.
It's true. Don't lie. Let me know what's up.
Like, because I'm able to read, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to read, like, in those situations. I'm able to read looks, because I've been on both sides of therapy. I've been a therapist and the therapist. Like, I know the signs. I know when a motherfucker lying or not. But some people are just so good at it that none of that comes into play until it's too late.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's the thing.
That's why I be chilling.
Yeah, people don't understand that. People do understand that. I get what you're saying. I've come from there. I totally get that. Because here's the thing. Sometimes people are there alone and they want somebody, so they'll just go along with whatever somebody else says.
Yeah,
and
I think that's what it was for me too.
Yeah, I've done it too. I've done things where I'm like, no, I ain't. This is not my life. This ain't life for me. But I'll do it anyway because I ain't got nobody right now. And that itself can be bad. That itself can be problematic. You shouldn't do it. Like this, you've done it. I've done it. I've seen plenty of friends who are doing it right now. Like I got a friend who can't choose between two people she want to be with. They both know about each other, but she can't make up her mind on who she want to be with. I'm like, just make your mind up. You know, let them know. Don't string two people along.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I want to be known. I want to be let known from the get go because I'm been guilty of that too, man. This letting this shit ride just because I want somebody to be with, and I know if I leave her now, it'll be like, damn, I got to start over. And that's why I think the relationship prolonged way longer than what it's supposed to. And even now, like, here's why I don't really worry about shit but snug bug. You know what I'm saying? There you go. I admit it. Yeah. So here's why I don't worry about shit but snug bug. And I respect whatever her schedule is or whatever's going on. Because she's even told me, like, hey, this and the other, let's keep things simple, because we care about each other. But you know, truthfully, we both work a lot. Yeah, that's real. Mm-hmm. And I know she don't use, and, you know, I know I ain't worrying about whoever fucking or not fucking with her. I don't give a shit about that. We're both openly what the fuck we are. But, you know, I'm talking to other people. And when I'm talking to other people, when I talk to somebody else, they don't have that fucking, just to see like what if I still got it, or, you know, as a guy, and B, it's like, I'm not gonna do nothing, but it's even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Just out of curiosity, the same way they do to us. So I hear, you know what I'm saying? I'm hitting up my homegirl, like one of my homegirls, like she has the same issues as I do, same ADHD, depression, But so with that being said, like I get it, but she's attracted to the opposite of what she fucking needs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it damn near hurts because one minute we'll go to like flirting with each other and borderline, you know what I'm saying, talking to each other. Then the next minute she's talking about what you know, thinking about, well, I say sexualizing because I think, you know, improv, like they say on fucking The Water Boy, you got to visualize. You know what I'm saying? So she be visualizing about sex and somebody else, sexualize. She be sexualizing about other motherfuckers. She'll be like, I don't want to hear that. You know, like, I don't want to fucking hear that. We can talk about who we like and shit like that. And, yeah, we can talk about who we want to fuck. But if that's always who you want to talk about, and it's like different individuals every day, sweetheart, the problem is you.
Okay.
Because one thing about it, you know what I'm saying? Because she literally just stopped talking to somebody. So after she was pursuing him, and he ended up getting another girlfriend on her. I was telling her then, yo, slow down. You know, the same way that you was telling your partner, like, yo, slow down. Don't really cuff her, or don't go this deep with her because she's playing you, my nigga. Like, that's what it was. Like, I was telling her, don't do this because this nigga's playing you. I know niggas and I know signs. That nigga is playing you. Talking about because I think he went as far as they were kissing and touching and fingering and whatnot. This is from her account. They didn't fuck or anything, and so she was sending risque shit to fuck. A week later, he's in a relationship with the bitch he just broke up with.
That's sad.
It is. It's fucking sad. And then what's worse is that, bro, she already trying to move on, but she fucking with somebody at her job. She almost got fired at her own job. Like, she getting her hours cut because she was fucking with, she lied, and then she ended up telling me last night. That's why I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and in her case, I had to tell her, like, you're moving like a thought right now. Because I'm like, you fucking, because she was like, she was fucking somebody who, I don't know if she told me that they ended up fucking. She was like, they used to fuck or whatever. And then the girlfriend now is like, hey, y'all still got feelings for each other, or do you still have feelings for him? You know, she just feel that shit. And he's like, and she's like, no, I don't got nothing to do with this nigga anymore. But she's seen text messages on his phone that said otherwise. I'm like, see?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't fuck with motherfuckers right there. Every time I try to fuck with people who I'm not aiming for, I'm like, oh, Justin, let me lower my standards. And my thing is this: she looks just as good as a Hey Bae or as a Snug Bug. The difference is she just doesn't have the class. I still love her. That's my bitch. I ain't gonna put all her shit out there. But I ain't gonna put her AKA her name, but yeah, that's what she does. And that she don't understand. That's why part of the times when she video calls me to talk and shit about, I don't want to hear it. Because she'll go for literally, bro, twerking for me in boy shorts and shit. She'll go, yeah, like, bro, she'll go from literally twerking in boy shorts and shit like that to talking about fucking another guy. Don't send me those. I don't want to hear that.
Well,
I don't want to fucking hear that.
That's so wild. I just don't understand.
I don't either. No, I'm telling you, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have some shit to talk to you about. And then shit keep happening. So I'm like, damn, I can't even get to the fucking front of the shit I wanted to talk to you about. Bro, this shit happened today. We had this conversation today. I was like, I gotta tell somebody about this shit. And yes, I am smoking. Because I need to smoke after that shit. This is why kids, this is why ganja is good. Shit. Boy. Right, and bro, but back to the getting over it tip. Like hashtag getting over it, because all of this leads to that. Like Nick, like even the shoe you talking about earlier, like you can dislike somebody, but like listen, everybody knows, and that's the thing what me and Snugbug be playing with. You know, Snugbug, she shits on Kevin Owens and I shit on Goldberg. Another person that I shit on that she loves is Cardi B. Mm-hmm. She loves Cardi B. She is a Cardi B mark. I fucking hate her.
Yeah.
I don't like her voice. I don't like the way she talks. I don't like the message in her music. She can't rap. She looks like a fucking giraffe. She sounds like a Pikachu. She dates somebody that's homophobic. And I like the Migos, but they're homophobic. But she dates somebody who's homophobic, but was dabbing with Katy Perry on stage. Terribly at that. I don't know. Like, I don't want to go too much into that. You know, so I can go into the Migos all day. I'm talking about Cardi. Because I actually like the Migos, but they're just. Ugh. Let's just say Joe Budden should have snuffed them niggas when he had the chance.
See, that's the thing. When you're talking to somebody, you're gonna have your differences. This is gonna have to happen.
It's gonna happen because this is a discussion. Like when I make a status, like she used to all the time. She's like, one thing about it, just you can't hate on the bitch. You got her. I do fucking respect PGO though. I do respect PGI. Okay, I respect Pikachu. And what she's doing for the whatever community she belongs to. I appreciate that. But she's garbage. To me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only good verses I've heard from her is Bodak Yellow and Motorsport. I've tried to listen to the rest of that shit. Come on, we got to get the money. It's not for me. It's not for me. That's okay. I respect her now. Now, with that being said, I can get over that. You know why? Because she's number one on every billboard. Being now she's a minority by law because we're the majority. She's a minority by law, taking over a fucking industry that was taken over by not white people, but I'll say evil, powerful Jewish white people. You know, the Illuminati. You know.
No, okay,
so there you go. So the ball like that in that industry, I got nothing but love and respect for you. But that don't mean I gotta listen to your music, though. But she don't make music for me. She make music for bad bitches. Now I'm a bad motherfucker, but I don't think I'm a bad bitch, fam. I don't think I twerk in G strings on poles and shit, fam. Maybe some bitches might pay for that, but until then, I don't do that shit. I mean, if Game used to strip shit, why not?
I wasn't ready.
I know, right? I got jokes for the AC. If you can't make fun of yourself, I don't know who you can make fun of, bro.
Yeah, you got to be able to laugh at yourself. You know, it's a part of life.
Like, bro, man, no homo, man. Like, no homo, man. Picture me in some shit like that. Come on, man. Hell no, this shit too tight, man. Take this off. Just give me some boxers.
Gotta make your money. I see you.
Yeah. Wait, take this out my butt, man. Come on. Put on some boxers, nigga. I want to feel no damn thong. Make fun of yourself, people, before somebody else do.
I clown myself on a regular basis.
You hear me? Like some shit I know I ain't finna do, nigga. Like, nigga, you know I'm too big for that shit, man. Come on.
Exactly. I clown myself on a regular basis. Got
to. Some boxers, okay. We're talking. You talking my language. Put an elephant trunk on it. That's all I'm doing. Come on, man. I don't know how them white boys. Yeah, man. Like, bro, your crotch don't hurt, my nigga.
Yes, you do.
Make that money, like you said. Make that money, my nigga. Fuck it. But back to the original subject, man. Man, shout out to all the male strippers, man. If you got bitches throwing money at you, you a real nigga. Shout out to all the male strippers. Make
that money.
Make your make your, you know you're worth, king. If the bitches can clap their cheeks, nigga, so can you. Pause. Nigga, make your money 2018, nigga.
You know, real talk though, I know a lot of strippers. I don't know any male strippers. I know some female
strippers. I haven't met one yet. That's why I'm just talking to someone. I don't know. I haven't met one yet. Well, I met the game and they said he was, but I'm not sure. That's what G-Unit said. I don't believe them niggas. I know that nigga going no. He probably worked for that strip club. He ain't no damn stripper. That nigga too big to be a stripper. Nigga 6'10". Fuck out of here. Who he stripping for? The WNBA? Fuck out of here.
Wow.
See, my bad. I made you lose your point. My bad. You was talking.
I was thrown off. I was like, what's he talking about?
Oh shit. Bro, nah, bro. You know that little 50 Cent gang beef. They said that man was a stripper or some shit. I'm like, nah, bro. Man, that nigga too big to be. That nigga, bro, who he gonna strip for, bro? Nigga looking like Bobby, the light-skinned Bobby Lashley. Who he stripped the fuck? Fuck out of here. Stop lying, man. Where's the proof, nigga? Don't Photoshop shit, nigga. Fucking lying like that on
I want to know the proof.
Oh God, no homo, but give me the proof, nigga. Where is it at, nigga? Hell nah. That nigga, bro. You know what the game is guilty of? Being the inadvertent, being the inadvertent inspiration of the Usos. Because them niggas look like they about to shoot the One Blood remake. That's why I be making that joke. I call them Black Wall Street. Because the Usos look like, bro, ever since they changed their theme song, them niggas look like they about to go shoot One Blood. They come out with the blue one. I'm a cheese when I roll through. Nigga, what? We run around when we want to. Nigga, you can front if you want. We'll be popping them thing. That's all I be thinking of. These niggas looking like Black Wall Street and G-Unit. And I'm like, yep, that's what I'm calling these niggas from now on. And nobody's even gonna know what. But I've been getting a lot of likes and support anyway. I'm like, look at these niggas looking like Black Wall Street. No, they do know because I posted the video. I said the Usos in a rap battle looking like, and I posted the One Blood video clip. I had like 3 likes. I'm like, yes, people actually, yes. People understand the joke. That's the best. No. It's like that was like a build. That was like a 9-month build.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, it really was. Honestly,
because nigga show was like, what the hell? Why you keep calling them Black Wall Street, bro? These niggas don't look like they about to shoot One Blood, bro. Like they about to collaborate with, like the game should have been on the remix. Damn, since game 1, Compton, nigga. Okay, kids, this is why you shouldn't smoke because this shit funny as hell.
Well, my friend, I'm gonna need. It's time for my favorite part of the episode. My favorite part. Where can we find you? The shameless self-promotion.
Shit, you can find me at the club. It's going down now. You can find me at BAnga Amen, or you can find me at BAnga Man on Twitter. You can find me at BAnga Amen on Facebook. Justin Murphy. I got 3 of them motherfuckers. Just look at my name. It's Justin, not Justin. Like Charlie Boy. It's Charlie, not Charlie. Yeah. BAnga Amen. Bitch ass niggas get annihilated. Not banger. BANGA. Facts. You can find me all those places. I ain't even got an Instagram. I'm finally using that shit now because of my nigga Bryson. Shout out to my little bro Bryson.
Oh, you got an Instagram?
And yeah, he got Instagram. He popping on Instagram too. That nigga popping on Instagram. I'm like, damn, that nigga got like 60, 90, 100. He popping. He hey babe popping on there.
Okay. I didn't know
Real
that.
talk,
Man, we got
popping. I'm like, look at this nigga.
You might have to follow him, you know.
I do. That nigga straight. That nigga got a legit Instagram. It should be popping. He don't be lying when he say, man, truthfully speaking, Facebook sucks, man. I get more shit on Instagram. See, it's the opposite with me. Instagram don't strike like that. But I will tell you this, like you seen earlier on Twitter, like I shamelessly promote. I'm not even the best tweeter on Twitter, but on Twitter. I got back on there the past couple of nights and I got a retweet and a like by fucking Nikki Cross. So, you know, life is good.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Yeah.
I put up a cover. She was like, yo, I was like, because Bryson actually got the first retweet. That's what made me. I was like, yeah, because Bryson, you know, he drew a picture of Nikki Cross. I just so happened to have Nikki Cross on the cover that I just posted in the group. So I was like, shit. Because they was trying to roast Bryson, but Bryson posted that shit. And I was like, damn, he got retweeted. You could go up his page to Nikki Cross's page right now. His picture is right there. His picture. Yeah. Getting retweets, likes. I'm like, yeah, nigga. So I was like, fuck it. Let me. I'm not the one up him. Let me just see if she gonna respond. 30, bro. It seemed like less than 30 minutes. She hits me like, yo, this is good. Thanks. Keep them up. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Sanity, motherfucker. Like I just marked out so much, dude. Like that was cool. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know who I really got to start tweeting again?
Who's that?
Vicky Guerrero. Because Vicky Guerrero used to talk. Believe it or not, Vicky Guerrero used to talk to motherfuckers. Like, real talk. Like, cuss it too. I'm like, man, fuck these haters. And she'll retweet it. Yeah, don't never mind them. They don't know what a real cougar in charge is. I'm like, wow, she retweeted me saying fuck moms. For real, back when she was working for WWE, Vicky a real street nigga. So, and then, I ain't gonna lie. I always wanted to fuck Vicky Guerrero. There, I admit it.
Man.
I don't give a fuck. I was always attracted. What they say on Family Guy? What? So what? You ain't attracted to power?
Yeah, true.
She got that short hair. The way she just says, "Excuse me," you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, it did something to me. It did something.
No wrong.
Like before Nia Jax, it was her. Like, I don't know why niggas be like, "Well, you crazy." Then I put up those pictures that she had in a bikini, looking thick and looking like a snack. Then all of a sudden, well, it's no, nigga, that's mine, nigga. Vicky is. Where the fuck was Vicky? No offense, Eddie.
Looking like a snack.
He was looking like a fajita, my nigga. I was like, whoop. Nigga. I know that was racist. I'm sorry, Hispanics. I love y'all. I'm sorry. But that's how excited I was, basically. Nigga was claiming, like, nigga, I thought I was Hispanic for a second, nigga. For real. I wanted to roll my R's all over her, if you know what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with that, man? Not even gonna lie.
What was it? Vicky. I smashed Mickey James, which I got a lot of grief for saying that she was thick, but then somebody else posted a picture.
They sleeping on Mickey. They
sleep. Then here comes Snugbug hating. He knows what thick is all about. Man, shut up, Snug. You know what I mean. She's slim thick. She ain't you thick. Like Snug knows she thick. Like, nigga, that's not a fair comparison. Come on.
Nah, it ain't. It really ain't.
Hashtag Snugbug Day. Her Snugbug Day. Love you, Snugbug. Wherever the fuck you are. You know I do. You see, that's the thing. We ain't got no problem with saying that either. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've established that all the time.
Yeah.
It's just that we're establishing our friendship as well. Well, our friendship is already established. Ain't nobody rushing shit. And that's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah, it really is.
So I talk to her every day. Well, every day I can. Like I said, she's mad busy. She told me she had she got 2 jobs and she drives Uber and Lyft. I'm like, golly.
Damn.
Yeah, but she do whatever. Like I say that, like, keep in mind, she's independently living now. Like she still deals with the motherfucker, to be copacetic with, with their child, and that's that. You know how that go.
Yeah,
so she's doing this shit on her own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like a queen's supposed to, and I respect that. The average motherfucker, they need help from somebody. They need like they got their hands out. People, I know people who get checks, bigger checks than me, and still have their hands out and thinking and be like a man should do everything. Like, nah, she always been like, let me do everything, this, that, and the other. Like even, you know, like we just want to kick it and shit like that. She was like, yeah, I'll come out my way for you. Da, 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 da. You'll just have to take me out to eat a couple once, and even then, like we'll just go to the store. I might make something for you. I'm like, I've never had that. So hopefully this shit works out. Like I've never had that. Like a person, like I've always been the one. Like even though I'm not the one driving, I'm not the one going place to place. I'm the one paying for everything. Like nah, I'm not doing that. You're gonna have to earn that. Yeah. And a lot of guys think that just because you pay for something, you're entitled to pussy. No, that's not how it works either. But at the same time, I am not. Like I don't have no problem being friend zone because we had this discussion. Friend zone just means she wants to be your friend and figure you out a little bit more before she makes that switch. Mm-hmm. It doesn't always necessarily mean that, oh, I'm just going to keep you here forever and I don't see nothing. That's why most dudes ruin their chances before they even live them out. With me, I just know when to stop before I get hurt. That's the only thing. Because that's what happened. That's what it was with me in WCW. She's still my WCW though. Facts. Like you know how that shit works. Yeah. Like and anything she need, period. Hi, hey, babe. Anything she fucking need, I got her. Like I love her, respect her, her daughter, all that shit. Man. Like her whole crew.
Yeah. Well, my friend, I must cut this a little bit short. I have to say the outro. The last thing I'm gonna say is this: you can find this show on anywhere you can listen to podcasts, Podbean, Stitcher, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. We're here Mondays and sometimes, we're here Sundays and sometimes Thursdays. And we will see one of people later. If you want to follow us on Twitter or Facebook or anything like that, we are the ENS podcast on Facebook and Twitter. But we're also the Emotion Shit Podcast, our official name. But you know, Twitter don't like to put shit on stuff, or Facebook. So, what can you do? But anyway, that is the show. Oh, I forgot. If you want to follow my co-host, Miss Haven Rain, it's Haven HAEVYN_REYHNE. Miss Haven Rain. She's on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, all those wonderful things. Follow her. If you want to follow me, follow me, don't follow me, as they say. But I'm not giving my information out like that.
Facts. Well, follow Haven though. She's amazing, and that's why I went into that soliloquy about her. Follow that woman. Yeah, she is. She's smart. She's beautiful. I mean, she gonna hook you in when you hear her and you listen to it. But listen to what the fuck she be saying. It be real shit. You right. You absolutely she gonna hook you because that's what happened to me. I was like, damn. You a bad motherfucker. Oh, wow. He's speaking some real shit. It went from, I like you to damn, I like you. Shit. Wow. Watch it, people. It'll change your life. Yep. And follow my nigga, too, because my nigga got some great-ass podcasts, even though part of the reason, like today, like I may be impartial, but even our podcast before, because this shit was unscripted. Like, they're all unscripted, but this shit was really, like, we didn't have a fucking plan or nothing. We was like, matter of fact, we did, and this, like, it was just like, nah, it turned into this. Put it this way. It turned to this, people. Yeah. Because I be having real shit on my mind. He be having real shit on his mind. You know, he be taking his time. I be taking mine. You know what it is. But, again, like, like, if I had any closing remarks, just shout out to MCM, Roland, Casey, all y'all niggas. Like, but, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, leave Kevin Owens alone, nigga. Support hashtag I love Goldberg, nigga. Now, how about that? How you like that? I'm lying, but at least I'm being nice. Hashtag spear, nigga. True. Even though Edge had a better spear. Oh! But on that, wonderful people, I'll see y'all happy homies later. Skirt.